Welcome to the House of Hope in Minecraft. So, this project took me about a week and a half maybe to complete. This right here that you're seeing is the room that you spawn into. So we did the portal in the middle with the respawn anchors, and this is the room that you spawn into, and also the room that you fight Raphael in. But the pillars that are supposed to be here when you fight Raphael, they aren't here when you spawn in, so they're not included in this. But we'll start our little tour here with this room. Pretty basic. And you come in here, past the River of Souls, into Raphael's little dining room. In Act 1, when you meet him, he teleports you into this room right here. So, we got a little table, we got the fireplace. I can't do the pictures that are supposed to be here because the wall is off center. Which, I mean, I had to do it. They really should make paintings that are bigger, but anyway. River of Souls, and I tried to do like the way that you can see the souls spiral. I'll probably have some images up on screen right now. You can see the souls, they spiral up. I tried to copy that with the stained glass on either side, just to give it a little bit more of effect. I also have spore blossoms hidden to give this particle, so it gives it just a little bit of extra detail, you know? So yeah, this is the dining room, I think. And we can go off these little pathways, which will take us into the hallways. It's mirrored on both sides. So are these balconies that you can kind of look out of. This is supposed to be the statues. I mean, you have to use your imagination a little bit. I'm working with very limited space here. But these are like the statues and stuff. You go up here, this is the inner balcony that overlooks the dining room, kind of. Okay. And then up these stairways takes you to the lounge, or I can't remember. I think it's called the lounge, or the boudoir, I think it's called. Fancy like that. And up here is the treasury that you need to unlock the door, and it leads you into the treasury where you can find some, you know, items and stuff. Absolutely ransack this place in the game. If you're seeing footage from Baldur's Gate, like, I should have comparing pictures or videos on the screen so that you can see what it looks like in game and my beaten up characters and what it looks like in Minecraft. So, if I'm moving too fast, I will pause my own audio because I'm recording everything separately. But here we go. Into the boudoir. We've got the nice red carpet that runs around the center. No water in the nether, so I tried to mimic what water would look like with this kind of foggy glass effect. So this is the little hot spring jacuzzi thing that he has. And then up is where you would find Harlip in the game. So this is the bed. Don't click it. Don't even think about clicking this. And the balcony that overlooks the red wastes of the nether, which match up really nicely with Avernus in Baldur's Gate. Over here we have the broken railing where you could hop down and sort of traverse the side. You can traverse all my terraforming here. All of this was done by hand. It took 3 days to complete all of this terraforming. in Baldur's Gate, it is very much bland, like rock here, but we want to tie it into Minecraft and into the Nether, so I've done a gradient that goes from light to dark down here at the bottom with some magma and stuff and dead coral to give it just a little bit more extra detail, you know? So it's not boring. We don't like flat colors. And yep, this is the boudoir. Right, coming out here, we got another statue, another completely identical balcony to the other side, and this hallway is also more or less identical. Same balcony on this side. There's a few changes with certain paintings and items that are scattered around in these hallways. This is where Hope's prison would be. I haven't built the prison. I might build the prison, but I didn't get round to it just yet. So I might add the prison. We'll see. In here is the portal room. These are supposed to mimic the portals that take you to the different, like, realms in the world of Dungeons and Dragons, you know, like this one takes you up to Baldur's Gate. I wanted to have, like, actual nether portals, but because the portals in Baldur's Gate are all different colors, I thought it would look a little bit nicer just to kind of mimic each color of the portal rather than have them all be bland nether portals. Plus you can't do corner nether portals. I mean, I could with commands, but it doesn't paste the whole block. You can only see it one side, so it would look terrible here. So it's done with stained glass just to give it a cool kind of colored effect. Yep, pretty simple room. Like, this whole build is massive, of course. Like, the terraforming is what took me the longest to do, but in terms of comparing this building with my Resident Evil 2 police station and my Resident Evil 1 Spencer Mansion, this was easy. It took me no time at all to do this compared to the other two, you know? So, but it was still a challenging but fun build, just to try and mimic everything and the way it's all supposed to look. So, back down here takes us back into this room. The nice little dining room. So I can go over some of the details, I suppose, of these different rooms and their little quirks and everything. Candles for the top of the banisters, and he has like a mixture of red candles that are actually lit and then black candles which are scattered around the place. This is the archive room, which is where you steal the Hammer of Orpheus, which is right here, and you got the other two. I think this was an amulet of health or something, and then the gauntlets of strength, hill giant strength, which are over here, and the libraries, I guess. And coming around here is the balcony outside with the little painting and stuff, and the statue overlooking the red wastes. Another thing I tried to do when I was building this is remove all of the glowstone and the quartz ore from the area that you're looking at, so that it just looks red and plain like it does in the game. You don't want anything that kind of draws the eye. It's all supposed to look the same, especially with the fog effect. That's another reason why I haven't put a roof on any of this, because one, it looks nice when you fly over, and two, it creates a cool kind of effect, and you literally cannot see the ceiling in the game at all. It's impossible to look up at it because everything turns see-through, so there's no point. Plus, some of these walls are a bit asymmetrical, so if I were to build a roof, it would look off when you're looking at it from the outside, and yeah, no. I learned my lesson when I built that clock tower in my city, and the ceiling is completely askew. So I should rebuild it someday, actually. But yeah, here we go. That's basically everything. Everything of note here. These are supposed to be the gargoyle statues. Don't judge too harshly. I tried my best with the limited space. They look like statues, and that's what matters. A bit better than these, which is just solid gold blocks. Like, sometimes you have to use your imagination when you're building things in Minecraft, especially when they are sort of, I don't want to say downscaled, because I feel like everything in here is pretty much to scale in terms of how it is in the game. But with limited space, you definitely have to use your imagination with some things. But I tried to get everything as accurate as possible. Some of the walls are a little off in some places. The color combination I've used, like these are supposed to be the gold inlays that are on the sides. But I used gold to netherrack ore originally for these, and it looked absolutely dreadful, so I switched it out to be the Hyphaea, I think. That's how you pronounce it. Switched it out to be that, just so it it looks nice. It glows slightly, it catches the eye, it looks nice and fits the environment, which is very important. You had to kind of improvise with certain things as well, like the paintings, for example. And also, one thing of note, basically all of the walls run at a diagonal in the House of Hope. There's barely any straight walls at all, so having to improvise with these diagonal walls and everything was a real challenge, you know, especially when it comes to paintings that are running sideways, and the windows and other things that are kind of on the walls. Yeah, it doesn't really translate well to Minecraft, but with what you have to work with, I can say this project was definitely a success. We have the towers on the outside, which go around, and the whole building is white, which I've done with white quartz and a mix of diorite in there too. So yeah, this is the House of Hope. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I have been getting a lot of comments lately on my other videos asking for the world downloads. It is coming. I know I've said it a lot. It is coming. Once the 1.21 update comes out for Minecraft, I will be putting my world up for download. So that includes the city, the Resident Evil stuff, all of that will be available. It's all in the one world I've had since 2012. So if you travel far enough, you'll find some really old and cringy stuff, so don't do that. But it'll all be available for download when the 1.21 update comes out. If I don't get distracted by another project, I suppose. I want to remake my zoo and, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, this is the House of Hope. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you click this button, it takes you back to the home portal, which takes you into the city. If you click this button up here, this takes you into the House of Hope, right as you should spawn in. So yeah, when the World Download comes out, if you want to know how to find this place, that's how. It should be right there. Don't mind the tracks. And we shall end this video with a little flyover of how my world is come along currently, and what little you can see of it with the render distance. So, yep, as I said before, the Resident Evil stuff is all like that direction, but everything is being built in the one world. So if I do put the world download out, you can expect that it'll get updated with new things that I build, and then you can re-download it with the new stuff. So yeah, there's the Resident Evil 2 building, and the Resident Evil Spencer Mansion is way out that direction. I wonder if you might be able to see it, like, just distantly, because, like, I wanted to continue this road and have that run around and, like, fill this place with buildings, like that's the start of a building, demolish all of this. But yep, Spencer Mansion's right there. So that's how you find everything. So I'll end the video here. Tell me your thoughts in the comments section down below, I guess. And stop asking for the world download. It is coming. I know, I've said it a lot. It is coming. I promise it's coming. Okay? Bye!